My name is Tomlanovich. Civil engineering encompasses, it touches everybody's life on a daily basis. Like if you drive on the road, you flush a toilet, there's water. Just engineering and how things are engineered, constructed, and built is my passion. I always wondered how things were put together and how things were engineered. So that's why I went to engineering school. And then I always love sharing my passion with other students and when I was training younger staff of what engineering is about. So I guess I always had that passion, and especially talking to younger kids, 5th, 6th grade, just getting them interested in engineering, math, and how we engineer things is really exciting for me. So here at NWTC, my program is called the Civil Engineering Technology Program. So what it is, it's a 2-year associate degree, and there's 2 parts to the program. So one half of the part which I teach is materials testing, concrete, asphalt, soil, okay? And then the other half is the surveying side of things, locating, surveying monuments and locating structures to be constructed. One thing good about our program, it's a very multifunctional, multidisciplined program. So for example, one day you could be out in a field like you see on Highway 41, the big mega project. You see a lot of concrete being placed, asphalt, soils being moved around. You see lots of people with surveyors. So you could be out in a field, and then that afternoon you got to take all that material that you tested out in the field or survey data, and you got to bring them back to an office setting and use computer-aided drafting to report the results. Or you come into a lab session like this area and you test the materials that you have attained from the material. So some days you could be out in the field all day just inspecting and watching contractors build things. Other days you could be in the office, reducing data and creating documents for a construction at a later date.
What I like best about this program is that every day is a new experience, learning something new every day. It's very hands-on, whether it be in the lab testing concrete or asphalt or something to that nature, or if it's outside working with survey equipment, using the total stations to measure angles down to the nearest second, 300 feet away, being that far off. It's pretty neat to do. Steel tape, going back to how things used to be done, learning the fundamentals of, just understanding how things used to be done, so we can then in turn know why there might be some errors when we go back and recheck things that have been done 300 years ago, so on and so forth.
A lot of people don't really know what civil engineering is. There's many branches of civil engineering: surveying, environmental, water, geotechnical, which I am, soils, structural. The classes I teach, my favorite classes are the cemented ags and soil mechanics. This is the room I teach it in. So you can see it's a full-scale lab. So I lecture very little. I'm interacting with the students. I'm lecturing as they're doing the laboratory procedure. I give them instructions, and then I let them kind of self-discover. All right, here's a set of instructions. Figure it out, and I'm here to help you. Don't hurt yourself, but I'm here to help you.
The reason I chose this program was mostly because people I'd worked with in this field before, in civil engineering field and the surveying field, went to this program. They're some of the best people I worked with. After you complete this program, in 2 years you can go out and complete examinations, and with some work experience you could become a licensed land surveyor.
I had an interest in engineering, and this seemed the most practical. I mean, I looked at the job outlook, and it's very good for the next 5 to 10 years. Like, it's insane compared to the others. I mean, civil engineers is kind of like a dying breed in the fact that a lot of the ones are getting older now, and they're looking for replacements and that. The lab work's always fun. You get dirty, but it's just the hands-on learning is always fun. That's what I kind of like about NWTC, the fact that all the classes are, instead of you throw in the generals and also the course programs and stuff like that, because that helps. So that way you're not just sitting in your generals like, what am I doing here?
It's a fun program, like you say. It's universal. It's a good. It's been around since the 1960s. So we're kind of seeing a downshift on our enrollment, but hopefully we can see it go up because the workforce need is there. So.